All right, what's up, guys? So I'm about to get into mitigation order blocks. So order block is pretty much a continuation of an uptrend, but in the process of the uptrend, price accumulates liquidity to keep going to the upside. So let's say here in this particular area right here, I'm on a 4-hour time frame, and you could find order blocks on any time frame. Order block is just another form of smart money. It's a way we get particular buy zones and sell zones in the market just by being able to identify a order block. If you're able to identify an order block, you can be able to scale your account. This is a technique I kind of been new about. I just haven't really like used it as lethal, but lately um, it's definitely been coming together a lot better with imbalance and also using a lot of market structure patterns as well. Just being able to overall see the whole market from a different perspective to be able to scale your account or whatnot. So here, we had a strong downtrend right here currently, and then price bought up, pretty much made like an inverse um, head and shoulders. So here we had like price come back down, and this was the left shoulder, this was the right shoulder. Price bought up, and it came back down and retest in this particular area right here. So what really happened was this was actually considered as a small order block in a way because price was in a pretty much a correction. It was like in a descending channel in a way where price like just came and it went down instead of actually keep buying up. Because price is never going to continue and buy up. Because if it did, like what I'm saying, we could all be rich right now and just off of this catching straight buys. But price has to make market structure. So long as you're able to identify these market structure moves, you can be able to easily scale your account easily. So here we had a correction in the market, like I explained before in other videos. So here, this was pretty much a strong breakout. Once price broke these two descending channels or whatnot, this bearish flag, it came back down to retest, and then it closed above, and then it actually bought up to another Pacific area or whatnot, where price was just like very, very, very strong. Order blocks are made a lot. And I can show y'all how they're made. It's pretty much just based off of like strong bullish momentum, and then price decides to make a correction and sells down. Like even here, like this is a small picture of an order block in a way. Price pretty much came down, and it went bought up like crazy, and then it started selling like like two candles. This is more of a small order block. But let me show y'all how I actually draw the order blocks. I was just showing y'all a quick tutorial on like how price pretty much makes a correction in the market. So here we're on we go to like maybe like the 4-hour time frame back to where I was, and I'll pretty much show y'all how it is from start to finish. Here we go. All right, so let's pretend that the market looks like this. Okay. So the market looks like this. Here we had a strong correction. Price was buying up, then it corrected. So when I say corrected, it made like 1, 2, 3, 4, four strong bearish candles that made a downtrend, which caused a low right here. So this little area would have been a strong order block because this was a accumulation of supply and demand before price took out, broke out of this box and kept buying up to the upside, which was a pretty good solid buy entry move. Also here we had imbalance, but this is another teaser just because order blocks sit a little bit lower than imbalance. Order blocks is more so like the last particular drop before the drop. So like price will make like equal highs and equal lows in a way before it makes like a strong dip in the market before it buys up. Like for example, let's see. Let me see what I can find for y'all. Give me 1 second. All right, let's say like price was just in the air and it's sold down, and then here it hit here. This is weird. All right, here we go. Price sold down, and then price started making a bullish momentum. It's making these lows, but this low was never broken. So what price does is it makes a strong order block. Order block is where pretty much the order block happens like right here in this area. So what happens is price makes this stronger low right here, the first low, which is kind of like a double bottom in a way, but it's more so like it looks like consolidation too. It can be a double bottom. But what price will do is that it come back and retest that strong order block, which is right here. So when price sells down or whatnot and it creates that strong push up, this area also is a mitigation area. So what price will do is as soon as price breaks that mitigation area of supply and demand, which is our neckline for our resistance of our W, we also have a strong order block move sitting here. And this is where we actually catch the buy at. Sometimes price could, you know what I'm saying, make another dip back down here. This will also be a stronger order block as well. But 9 times out of 10, that doesn't happen all the time. You just have to wait for the actual dip. So let me show y'all how we can catch these moves. This is just a little small diagram before I actually show y'all the other moves. All right, cool. So now we have this order block. I'm looking for price to come back and pretty much retest in this zone. So I'm gonna say like right here because it's like more of a small 50% level of this order block. So like the last low to like pretty much the last high in a way. I'm not gonna really go too far. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me actually delete this. I'm not gonna go too far up with it. This what I'm saying. This is pretty solid order block move, but I would say like around in this range is my 50% range, and this is where I look for price to actually retest. So what an order block would do is it would create this actual hidden supply and demand zone where the elites, these institutional banks, they load up their money just to be able to catch the actual move that's sitting right here in this area. So as long as the move is sitting here in this area, this is a actual strong order block. So let's like watch it and let's play it out real quick. So we're just waiting for price to actually come back and hit this level and buy up. All right, boom. So here we had a strong order block move. Like I said, price came back and then retested this level, this key level, which was the 50% of the correction of the order block. So like I said, price came down, it corrected itself, and then it broke out. So yeah, you could have got in for a buy over here if you would have did your descending channels or whatnot. Like I showed y'all in the other previous before about bullish and bearish flags. You could have got in on the break and caught the buy up. But the actual supply and demand money is right here. And this is where you actually catch another pending order move. So we're looking for, you know what I'm saying, a strong buy move to happen. So we're having a buy limit that's sitting here in this area. It's sitting here literally in this area. So like overall, what I usually do is just so my order blocks are pretty proficient and accurate. I just draw it in this little area right here. Boom. You don't have to do it all the way up here or whatnot. You say it's an order block. Order block can be a rectangle. So this is more so my order block because this is where price made a correction at, and then it came back and retested its zone. So like I said, I'm putting a buy a buy limit here in this area. You know, with a buy limit, you will come in and you'll type it up, and you put this in your phone like I showed you in the video before. Buy limit 1.2037. So this will be your actual buy limit, your buy limit zone. Boom, you put this in your administrator for, and then you take a long position. So long position will be currently a buy position. Yeah. Here's acting crazy. Okay, here we have a pretty much a long position. We're looking for a strong buy zone here in this area, and boom, let's take this. Yep. So right here, and then take profit could be at the nearest key level or whatnot, like where it's at now. That would have been a strong 64 pip move, just by being able to understand that risk to reward. So that risk to reward was if we got in, like I said, like right here, we was in drawdown about, you know what I'm saying, about 14 pips before we had that big major breakout move to the upside for our actual long position in the market. So that's one way of being able to see a order block, and you can do this on any time frame. And I'm going to show y'all more examples also of order blocks. So, you know, we had imbalance right here. This was a strong imbalance right here on the 4-hour time frame. So you remember I told you I usually play the opening, always the opening. So that line would have been my sell limit. So I would have had a actual sell zone right here. This would have been my sell limit because it's considered as imbalance, which is also mitigation. What price does is it has to come back and fill this gap. Once it fills this gap, this is where price sells back to. So like pretty much what price would do is price would be literally right here. We have our imbalance, like I showed y'all before. So let's say you already in a buy, you can also, your take profit could be right here at the imbalance, or you can put it right here at this key level of price was respecting that currently. This could have been a take profit, but long-term take profit would have been up here at the actual imbalance, which is the supply and demand zone. And this is where you could have put an actual sell limit for a quick, you know what I'm saying, push down, you know what I'm saying, to get a couple pips to the nearest support or resistance. So like I said, price came, this would have been a strong sniper entry. And then next thing you know, price sold down, boom. So here we had another order block. So in the process of a sell limit, so this trade actually went about, let's see, 10 pips drawdown, risk to reward, came literally right here back to the support, smack that support. Another 43 pips, solid, pretty solid move right here, just by saying that quick sell limit, pip and dip. But regardless, we're studying a correction in the market, which is a order block. So here we have another order block. So this order block is another accumulation of, you know what I'm saying, supply and demand where liquidity is coming, loading up before they're buying up. So what we do is us retail, not retail, but more so elite traders, once you get this down, you'll be more of a strong elite trader. You will be able to scale your account just by being able to understand these particular order blocks in the market. All right, so let me draw up my actual order block. I usually don't draw it up that big or not, but I'm just gonna do it from the last high to the last low. For this whole particular, this whole area was an order block. So this is more so like where price came back down and started buying up like crazy. So I always play like 50% level of the order block. So like maybe like right up here in this range, or let's see. So yeah, like about right up here in this range. Yeah, so like that's about 50% level. And then you have also imbalance. So why not just put it like on the opening? If you ever see imbalance in the process of your order block, just go ahead and put go ahead and mark it up just like imbalance on the opening of the piercing candle. So this is a bearish piercing candle and a bullish engulfing candle. So we're looking for a strong retest back here in this area for another complete buy. So let's see what price does. Boom. So price came back down and got that liquidity right here. This would have been our long position for a quick pip and dip. Probably would have raised it up to the last high, about right there. And sorry, that would have been my pretty much my strong bullish momentum that would have had in the market. That was about a quick 31 pips on Euro USD, pretty solid, just by being able to see the market as a order block in a way. So yeah, that's very, very good. And price, you know what I'm saying, picked up even more. Price bought up about, let's say, from here to here. That was about 122 pips. So yeah, that was a pretty solid order block move to be able to scale your account. So yeah, all the order block is just a major area where price is buying up, and then it makes a strong correction. So like I said, you can do this on any time frame. The 1 hour correction just would have looked like this, and then we still would have been looking for that solid entry within the middle, which would have been right here. And then we would have scaled our accounts on this side easily for about 123 pips, all profit. And we can just keep repeating that same process and be able to make a lot of money just by trading on order blocks only. But like I said, we're going to trade more than just order blocks. I want everyone to be able to have this skill and to be able to, you know what I'm saying, accumulate a lot of wealth in this market. So even here we had a smaller order block. So let me show you our price was like literally in the uptrend. And then price sold back down. So you had 1, 2, 3, about 3 bearish candles, which was a actual correction in the market. So this was also a order block that took place in the market. Once this order block had happened, where you had price came down, and then we would have been looking for a retest along like the 50% area, which would have been, let me show you. 50% area would have been probably about like right here. You know what I'm saying? About like right there in the middle of my order block from, let's draw like the last high. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like, it's been weird. But the last high to the last low of my order block, price came back down, hit a wick entry. So you would have had another strong bullish move to the upside, like right here, for about 63 pips. So yeah, that's my way of looking at order blocks. It's just more so of a correction in the market. That's very, very solid whenever you have a Pacific uptrend. So like here, this was a order block right here. Let me just mark up the order block. So this was an order block, and then got in for the buy entry there. And then you had a order block again right here, 50% area. Could have got in for the buy entry right here again. So this is another area of order block. Got in, price bought up like crazy right here as well. So yeah, you would have got in for another entry. Boom, boom, straight scalps, like easy money. So yeah, those are order blocks. I'm not gonna go too in detail or too crazy about these order blocks with y'all just yet. But pay attention to my next video. I want to go over breakers, and you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get to it, and we're gonna go from there. Let's get it.